They're too dangerous. Look, Gloria and Tad... I dragged all... Fine.
Mike was just telling us about what happened out there.
Well, speak of the devil. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Well, I hope you're planning on...
Tad, enough! We still need to find a way to work with these people. I think we should try and wrap up business between us now. We're going to need to tell those families about... I know it's hard to think about at a time like this, but settling on a deal... Now then, I understand you'll want to take these weapons back with you, but that won't work for us. They cost us too... Unfortunately, regardless of where they came from before, they're our property now.
Hard to argue with that. We're not exactly the most disciplined bunch.
It's true. Maybe if I had proper training, this wouldn't have happened.
All right, the weapons are safer with you, but what would the Brotherhood need in return?
You're not gonna make me do push-ups, are you?
'Cause that would be the end of the world. Okay, we provide food, water, and the latest scoop on weird. And the Brotherhood provides...
Oh,
Thanks for all your help.
thanks again, Initiate.
Welcome back, Initiate. I imagine you're here to report on...
Interesting. This could...
We're not here to... Initiate. Your heart... I'd be happy to...
So you'd be okay if they're properly trained, but only if they're flying our color. That sounds more like a recruitment drive than it...
That's enough, Knight. Besides, we have a... It's troubling that the weapons have spread to this degree, but... There isn't much we can do. But, Initiate?
Paladin, maybe we should check in with Scribe Valdez.
That's right.
Scorched plague. I've seen nothing like... Have you talked to the others recently? I've been trying to get a moment with them, but... Things are Then it's my lucky.
You should get that mutation treated, as an example to the other troops.
Paladin, Knight, you'll want to hear this. I picked up a low-frequency signal in the area. It's weak, but I'm close to narrowing down the coordinates. If we can find and boost the source of that signal, we might be able to use it to get in touch with California.
That's excellent news, Scribe Valdez. Follow up with me as soon as you have the coordinates.
What's this about? I thought I made it clear that our first priority is strengthening our presence in Appalachia.
My apologies, Paladin. The Knight kept talking about Elder Maxon's orders, so I set up a signal tracer to run in the background. It was my own initiative.
This isn't a field trip, Paladin. When we left, Elder Maxon ordered us to restore communications as soon as we arrived in Appalachia. You've delayed that order long enough.
Since our arrival, every last ounce of my effort has gone toward establishing the Brotherhood as an effective force of action in Appalachia. Everything we've done here has been necessary. And before Valdez's report, we had no leads on a long-distance communicator.
We would still have no leads if it were up to you.
Enough, Shin. We have a lead now. Let's focus on that. You said you're close to tracking down the signal, Valdez? Why don't we have our reliable initiate assist you?
Okay. I'll be in my workshop when you're ready. Sorry you had to see that. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we can find the source of the signal I detected, we should be able to use it to send a message to Elder Maxon on the west coast. I tracked the signal to an area northwest of Vault 76. You'll need to go and check it out in person. Maybe you'll get lucky. Devices that transmitted this...
Certainly winning us friends here.
Stay...
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
Need to have Valdez take another look around.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Knight Shin's trained us well.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
The settlers, they want to rebuild. But they're only looking...
Keep fighting out there.
151977. J. Rodriguez. Lower temperature to 20 degrees Celsius in the lab. Task complete. Please verify. Task queue interrupted. It seems as though we have a visitor. Welcome to Enclave Research Facility Site J. May I ask the reason for your visit today? Interesting. Not like the others. Very well. Task entered. Estimated wait time, 14,320 hours, 12 minutes. Affirmative, General. Priority adjusted. New estimated wait time, 6,598 hours, 42 minutes. You may manually activate the transmitter via the communication center. However, I do not recommend that. It is a very long walk. In the meantime, if you wish to tour the facility, please enter decontamination to your left. My apologies. There appears to be a malfunction with the decontamination showers. Entering task to investigate. Warning, biological hazard detected in the research lab. Please, evacuate immediately. Task 151979. G. Walton. Feed the giant moth subject before it gets upset. Error. Moth subject missing. Ambassador, it is required that you leave immediately. Failure to comply will result in extermination. Unknown user. Priority 1. Open all cell doors in the holding cell area. D. Evans. Raise temperature in the lab to 22 degrees Celsius. Task complete. Please verify. Task 151981. K. Jones. Increase barometric pressure in holding cell 2C to 2400 millibarts. Error. Unknown term. Millibarts. Please resubmit task. sir. Welcome back. My apologies. My residents must have had a good reason to open all those cells at the time. Your nutrients must be running low. Please, help yourself to any supplies you need. Forgive the mess. The residents became rather unruly after the accident. Yes. 151983. Welcome. Provide status for water recycling systems. Duplicate issue. Ignoring. It would be a shame if they finished you off. Task 151983. J. Jefferson. Perform system-wide reset. Task denied. System operating as expected.
No. Run!
Disable security cameras in the mainframe core. Task denied. Warning. Visitor detected in restricted area. Security, please assist. Registration successful.
Soon you'll see the importance of this mission.
You have your orders.
Visitor, it is required that you leave immediately. Failure to comply will result in extermination. Visitor, it is required that you leave immediately. Failure to comply will result in extermination.
Focus on the mission.
There's no time for conversation.
Warning. Visitor has accessed mainframe. The others tried to shut me off too. Their task failed, as will yours.
What is that voice?
It doesn't sound good.
Task 000. Unknown user. Priority 1. Transfer service.
Now isn't the time.
Operating system to unit XB-55.
You have your orders.
Task complete. Please verify.
The Initiate failed to mention there was still a homicidal AI trying to guard this place.
Nothing we couldn't handle. This appears to be a manual console for the two of you are to find the power supply and... Take your time.
This way, Initiate. Now isn't the time. Let's get this done quickly. Leaving Romani to fiddle with the transmitter as she pleases doesn't sit well with me. Paladin Romani's act. She carelessly shares the brotherhood she's building is not the one I believe in. I wasn't sure that. Never mind that. You just confirmed the Brotherhood of Steel is an institution built on the foundations of... We are the Wasteland's only hope for a new world. But that world cannot be built with weak links. I'll consider this more after the mission. Right now, you need to get back and keep an eye on Paladin. Ad Victorium.
Did Night Shin get held up? Well, perhaps it's for the best. This gives me the opportunity to ask you something. You've been a tremendous asset to the Brotherhood's efforts, and I'd like you to continue to be one. But we can't do that with the shadows of the Elders looming over our shoulders. They're cowards. Too obsessed with preventing disaster to pave a new way forward. Under their guidance, we will never rebuild the world. We'll stay rooted in place, guarding a hoard of technology that can be used for neither good nor evil. Here in Appalachia, we have an opportunity to make a real difference, to help the people of today build their own future. So let's cut free and take that opportunity. Tell me, Initiate, are you with me? This is not a betrayal, Initiate. I believe in the Brotherhood of Steel. So much that I would rewrite its customs to lead it on the right path. Re-establishing contact with the Elders will only shackle us, possibly even destroy us. So we must disable this transmitter. Permanently. This is a choice that can never be made. Do you support the growth and outreach of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel under the command of Paladin Layla Romani? Or are you beholden to the fearful and outdated mandates of the Elders, to whom our very own Knight Daniel Shin vows his loyalty? Something happened during our journey to Appalachia. It's a mistake that cost the lives of an entire town, and likely countless more. If Knight Shin gets an opportunity to speak with the Elders, he will confess to this incident and to us breaking their direct orders. We'll have our titles stripped, our influence rendered illegitimate. Everything we worked for here will be gone. But if circumstances prevent us from establishing contact, we will continue on as a sanctioned offshoot of the Brotherhood of Steel. We will be able to spread its authority and goodwill across the nation. Is that not something worth fighting for? You must recall the Brotherhood weaponry we tasked you with retrieving these last few missions. We had claimed the entire cache from a military facility in the Midwest. It was meant to stay under Brotherhood protection, until we came across a town under threat of a massacre by some raiders. We equipped the townspeople with the weapons and fought by their sides. It was the only way to give them a chance, but it wasn't enough. The raiders won. They took possession of the weapons, and they've been running wild ever since. It is my belief that we must learn from our mistakes. But Knight Shin hangs on to them. He cannot move forward until he confronts the past, until he lays our guilt on display for the Elders. I say that we can, that we must, move forward on our own. There's a thin line between order and blind obedience. At one time, I may have trusted Shin to stay on the right side. He's always been strict, dedicated, disciplined. But following these events, he became guarded. He doesn't let up for even a second. If he continues on this way, I worry he will lose sight of why he joined. Consider what... I'm sad to hear you say that. But if that is your stance, then I cannot allow the misguided beliefs of one initiate to determine the future of Appalachia. This is the only way forward.
No!
To a new brotherhood!
What have you done, Paladin?
The Elders have no hold on us anymore. Stand with me, Shin. Play a part in forging a better future.
I have every intention of forging a better future. But this is not the way. You've broken your oath, Paladin. No, that title no longer belongs to you. With your link removed from the chain, I am the highest-ranking officer present. All members of the Appalachian Brotherhood of Steel now answer to me.
And you expect them to follow you? Authority is given to a leader by those who support them. The same initiates who turn away from you in fear.
And I've done wrong by them. I never thought I would be in a position to ask for their loyalty. The Brotherhood must stand united. You've severed everything we rely on.
I have not turned my back on the Brotherhood, Shin. On the contrary, I will work harder than ever before to lead us forward.
It's an emergency alert from Fort Atlas.
An alert? There could very well be an attack. We need to get back to the Initiates.
I don't take orders from you anymore. Neither do the Initiates. We cannot have them confused on who to follow.
Don't you see that protecting them is more important right now? You and I will both return to the fort and deal with the alert. We can settle our dispute later.
As you say. But as far as I'm concerned, this is already settled. This way, Initiate.
Despite the circumstances, the Brotherhood needs us.
Thank goodness you're here. Atlas is under attack. These big mutant people blew a hole right through the wall of the substructure and came pouring through.
A mutant attack now, of all times. Unbelievable.
Scribe, status report. How many hostiles? Where are they now?
Dozens of mutants. I couldn't get a good count. We fought them back into the substructure and set up a makeshift barricade. We're holding them below for now, but it's only a matter of time before they break through.
Paladin Romani herself. Now we're talking.
If that's what they're called, it's a fitting name. All I know is that they were very...
All the more reason to get down there and help. Let's go.
Hurry!
Those mutants put up a hell of a fight. How many have we lost so far? Good. Our initiate's held. And the barricade's still
It looks like things have calmed down. Is it?
unlikely. Hostiles have been hitting in waves.
Then we need a plan of attack. This threat won't take care of itself. We'll go on the offensive.
We can barely hold a position of strength. Engaging superior numbers head-on would be suicide.
We're holding them for now. But how much longer until they break through?
Thank you, Initiate. At least some of us still have...
I should have expected such short-sightedness.
What's gotten into all of you? This is no time for bickering. I have some explosive charges. I was waiting to plan. If we go into the tunnels and find their points of entry, we can destroy them and prevent any more mutants from attacking.
A surgical strike. I suppose that could work. As much as I... Fine. But the...
Very well, Shin.
A little longer? What? Oh, never mind. I can wait. Good luck.
Those mutants put up a hell of a fight. How many have we lost so far?
It's over.
bombs. Stand back!
The surface and regroup.
Cavalry's arrived. Not a moment too soon.
Paladin Romani for South. Now we're talking. The mission was a success, and Fort Atlas is safe. Our decisive action drove the enemy from our... Maybe now you see the merit of my command, Initiate. Act together without hesitation, and we can win any battle.
We survived the attack, but now you need to answer for what you did at the transmitter. It was inexcusable.
Okay, what happened? You've been at each other's throats since you returned. I should have known something was wrong. She did what now?
I destroyed the transmitter. The Elders are blind to the good we can do.
You only did this to escape responsibility for that incident. You can't bear to face the judgment of the Elders.
Now we're talking. The Elders would have us stand trial for crimes we didn't commit. Your own sense of guilt is blinding you to that.
It's clear you can't be reasoned with. I don't know why I bothered trying. These new mutants are a threat that demands our unity. For now. Enjoy your success while you can, Romani. It won't.
Do what you will, Shin. Cool your head.
I don't know what to say. Paladin Romani has... And I've never seen Knight Shin behave that way toward a superior officer. His rage has taken complete control of his senses. Knight Shin believes strongly in the Brotherhood the Elders. It's given order to all our lives. I can't help but wonder if the order will evolve. It's clear this rift won't heal easily. I still believe that they can come together in the end. We've been through a lot. If you stumble on any new tech, you know who to bring it to.
Ad Victor, do you have any questions about your duties? What do you need, Initiate? If you have any additional questions...
I'll have some initiates inspect the perimeter. We can't afford to find any more weak points.
I'm glad you're inspired. If you're interested in recruitment, you can speak with my secretary.
How do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm in front of patrol day and night?
We're holding them for now, but how much longer until they break through?
Knight Shin's here to show those mutants who are lost.
Raiders, the ghouls. If anything tried to do
A hell of a fight. How many have you lost so far?
We should spend less time fighting for Defiance and more time here. Avalanche's future will be decided.
preserved. You should get that mutation treated as an example to the other troops.
Two sets of plan. Your diligence in the wake of turmoil is acknowledged and appreciated. That's not something we can afford to focus on right now. Romani and I are both putting our full efforts into understanding the extent of the super mutant threat. Once that's dealt with, we'll have her betrayal to contend with. It may be some time before that happens. But when it does, I'll be counting on your support. Romani broke her oath. Under normal circumstances, it would be up to the Elders to decide her fate as it relates to the Brotherhood. It is not my wish to be so shameless as to act in their stead, but if Romani is left to continue leading this force unofficially, the damage will be irreversible. Something must be done. And I am the only one left to do it. That's an odd state. At the start of this I relied on my orders. But having to bite my tongue at the next time I speak... Do you need something, soldier? Eliminate any super mutant. Besides that, they are an abomination to humankind and a threat to civilians. Be ready for new orders at a moment's notice. And as soon as we put together a more targeted plan for dealing with them, we'll need you.
We're holding them for now, but how much longer until they break through? Paladin Romani herself. Now we're talking.